Welcome to Comskill. My name is Satyam Mishra. I hope you all are doing good. And today we are here with new topic, and it's very great that we are going to know about our medical and medicines and medical science, and somehow we have something already, that is our home remedies. Then our today's topic is our home remedies are good, or we have some instant modern medical treatments, or they are good. What is the good? We are going to just find today with the help of some panelists like Priyanka Dewal, Shruti, and Priyanka Kashyap, Priyanshu, and Khushi. They are here with me, and we all are going to just make you understand about this. And first, I would like to invite Shruti. And Shruti, what is your views about it?
Thank you, Satyam, for inviting me. My
Record
views,
or
my opinion that
record.
both are is important and necessary for us, but home remedies are we can use in the emergency time, because in our home we can see that is not all time it's happened that medical treatment are there and all the medicines are there, but our home remedies like oil, turmeric, they are present in our home, so we can use that emergency type if our skin was burning, so we can use turmeric, and also the sandal we can use because we use that for our worship, so it's in our home, it's present in our home, so we can use that time, and it's useful. But after some time medical treatment is also very much important nowadays, because we have a facilities in new time if is that so we can use them, and after using we are feel good. So both are is important, and both are necessary in our place for us. It's on my side, but our home remedies are mainly preferred by our old people, like our grandparents, and it's also useful that emergency time, because
Yeah,
we
thank you.
not all the time we have that
Yes,
medicines.
yes,
That's on my
thank you so much. Thank you so much. And as you have said that if there is absence of uh, our medical facility and we don't have medicines, then only we can go for the home remedy. What do you feel about it, Priyanshu? What's your views about it?
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me. So actually here, I would say that both are first of all needed for us, but our home remedies, I can say, and with that we can think that I can relate this thing with Ayurveda as well, because Ayurveda demands determination. For that, a person need to be concentrate toward one thing only. They can't deflect toward their way. But in modern treatment, we can do. Okay, we can deny this thing. Because in Ayurveda, if you will see, because I have experienced also, and many people I have seen, once if they go there, then they need to follow exact things which they will told them, or which they need to follow, must follow, I would say. So they need to do there. But in modern treatment, we can eat also something else, we can do as well. So that we can, earlier, it is first of all quick, but it's still it is going to damage our body. But in Ayurveda or in home remedies, it is not going to damage our body at all. Instead, it is going to help us benefit. We have many more advantages. But above it, if you will see, then for this, it is not good for many people. The Ayurveda or the home remedies, it is not good for many people. Sometimes some people, for some, it doesn't suits on them at all. They may have allergy sometimes, and they don't like. As you can see, we have our modern kids, modern children, and they just fear of this thing. They don't want to take actually. So this can be here. Otherwise, we need to prefer to modern treatment method. It is more you can say convenient, more better, and cheaper, and it doesn't require much determination and that much concentration toward this. And anybody of us or anybody in the world can follow this thing easily. So here I would say this.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Priyanshu, for sharing it. And it was really nice to know that you have shared about the both way of treatment. And as you have said that we need to follow our modern treatment system, and I would like to invite Priyanka Dewal. And what's your views about it? Do we need to follow the modern system?
Thank you so much for giving me this chance. And if I go with the Ayurveda or we can say home remedy, so we can go with it. But at the time of emergency, we should first follow the precautions of a doctor because if we follow our home remedies, even after having a quiet chest pain, we can say it is also an emergency case. So in that case, we don't suggest a patient to have home remedies. But I have seen somewhere they usually in some homes they usually collect the medicines for a long time, just they just named on them that it is for that purpose, and the another one is for that purpose, and in the emergency case they used to give to the patient that medicines, and after the reaction they just go to the doctor and just to keep hold the burden over the doctor that it is just because of you, because you have suggested us to take this medicine. It's not because of those doctor, or it's just because of your experience or your precautions that you have given to the patient in an emergency case. So if I go with the home remedy, so home remedy does not cause this that much reaction that much modern medicinal treatment do. But with the modern medicinal treatment, that that affects in a quiet manner. We can say not a quiet manner, that affects in a quick manner. By having that, we just release our pain, or we can say if we are feeling pain, so we just stop the paining. Our body aching stop aching just after getting the medicine, or it reflect only in 2 to 3 minutes only, or approximately it can be 10 minutes, not more than that. But if we go with the home remedy, that takes a lot of time, but that repairs the body from the roots of that problem. So it's the benefits of home remedy, but we can say that a coin has two faces and a head and tail. So these also have both of these have two faces. Like home remedies have a good impact on the have a good impact over any problem, but that reacts in a long time.
Yes.
While if we go with the modern medicine treatment, so that impact on the in the problem in a short duration, but for a quite interval of time.
Yes. Thank you so much, Priyanka, for
Thank you.
sharing it. And it was really nice that you have shared. If you're going with the side effects, then we can easily get that our modern medicine has a much side effect. But if you're going with our home remedy, but it's there is one more thing, that if we have the doctor consultancy, then we can easily go with modern medicines. But if we don't have, then we need to go with only and only our home remedies, because we don't have much side effects by that. Because if you are going with the science, then you must get some side effects if you don't have exact idea what I need to do. Because sometimes we have fever, we feel fever, but we don't know what is the cause of this particular fever, and if you're just taking the pills of fever only, then it is not going to be cured. It's reality. And I would like to take Khushi's views about it, that what you prefer to do. Yes, Khushi.
Yes, thank you, Satyam, for inviting me. I think both are good at the places. If I talk about home remedy, so those kind of remedies are healthier for health, and but it takes a lot of time to recover you. And if I talk about modern medicine treatment, so it takes very less time. I think it takes 30 medicine too much today. So I took medicine. My pain went immediately. But somewhere it is reacting with my body somewhere definitely. So it is not healthy for modern treatment is not healthy for health, but we need if we have clot, if we want to recover immediately or soon, so we have to use modern kind of medicines. And if we have time and we are not aware of medicine, so we can use home remedies.
Thank you so much, Khushi, for sharing. It was really logical points that you have shared. And now I would like to take views from Priyanka Kashyap. Priyanka, what is your views, Priyanka Kashyap? Please to share.
Thank you, Satyam, for giving me this opportunity. So yes, I am agree with you all. We use both of things. Like first is medical treatment, and the second one is ancient remedies. Yes. So like Asian remedies work for as a first aid. Like I'm at my home and I got something like I have cut my hand. So by anything like I'm cutting the vegetables. So that time I got the cut by it. So that time I can use the home remedy. Okay, for the short purpose and for the little like I that time like for the short purpose I can use. But what about these things when I got that much injured? That time medical treatment will be work. Like the person who is outside. So that time he got injured. So the medicine will work, not the remedies will work at that time. So as you have shared, Priyanka, Dewal, and Khushi has shared the thing, the medicine takes they do work, but it's take time to recover the thing. Like I have the early illness, so it take lot of time. But what about the people? He is not able, and he and she is not able to like for inhale the thing. So he or she have to use the medicine for getting better as he or she is. So as per my opinion, both of the thing is good. But the person is not good at the condition, so they have to prefer and for the medical treatment. And for short of cut and burnt, so they can use home remedies. So, and earlier people like my forefather and my grandparent parent also use these things. They don't go to for medical treatment. They use earlier like ancient remedies like at home which we got. So these things people use. But earlier that kind of thing not happened. Yes, Priyanka, you
Yeah.
can speak.
Yeah, thank you so much, Priyanka Kashyap. Yes, Priyanka, I am coming to you. And before that, I
Yes.
would like to just make clear something that as Kashyap is sharing about home remedies, and we all have also talked about it, then we need to know this also, what is the exact home remedy and what I need to just apply anywhere. Because if we don't know about the thing that what is the home remedy and what is the exact remedy I need to apply on the particular things, then we cannot take advantage of that. Yes, Priyanka, I would like to just take a quick reaction from you. Yes, Priyanka Dewal.
Yeah, firstly, I agree with you, Priyanka. And here, as you have shared about the home remedy, that they response in a long duration, and we have already talked about it. But here, I can also add one more thing that if a patient is injured, like if he or she had an accident on the emergency case, so in that situation, we cannot suggest the patient to have a home remedy. Or if we are applying like turmeric or oil, such kind of remedies, so that won't work in that case. We should we should take both, but at a time both are good. We should know about the time, even we should know about the reaction, what would happen, then only in that case we can use both of them. But first the thing is that we should give the priority only to that thing that we know very well, rather than just trying your chance on the patient. That I
Yeah,
wanted to add.
absolutely right, Priyanka. Thank you so much. As I have already shared about it, that if you know about the remedy, then only try to apply. Otherwise, it will also become a cause of any reaction and all. Now I would like to take a response from Madan Sen. Yes, Madan, what's your views about it? What do you like to prefer?
Okay. Thank you give me this chance, Satyam. I'm sharing. I agree with all of you. If talk about is like a home remedy and modern remedy, like our situation. You know, sometimes our situation, if we are in the in outside, sometimes we are drive in the bike, and sometimes in that. So there not need to home remedy. There need to modern remedy because early soon we are get well soon. You know, then if like normally in at a home any disease like a headache and cough like this. So I'm also in the past I use black pepper. So black pepper is I eat 3 and 4 times, and after that remove my cough. So I'm not use home like a modern remedy, and it's like a beneficial for our body also. Okay, so this like it's not easier situation and uh, doing work as it. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madan, for sharing your valuable views. And it's absolutely right that whatever we are feeling and we are getting as per our opinion, as per our experience, that what we need to share, and we are also sharing, because there is lots of logic and we can go with all those. Then actually it always it depends on situation only, because sometimes we don't know about remedies, and we don't have any medicine, and we have any critical situation. Then whatever we have, we are trying to just recall the things that we have listened and apply that. And sometimes it's also make a, like in childhood, children just, if there is any cut, they just easily put just dust from anywhere and try to just cure that with the help of that also. Then it's happened. And for the next views, I would like to invite Shubham bro. And what's your opinion, and which type of remedy do you prefer, bro? Please do share.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Yes, I have no any extra point as Priyanka Kashyap and Priyanka Dewal and everyone just added. I would like to go with that flow, because of if anyone just have a serious condition or urgency condition, then they have to prefer to first of all drugs or medicine. Thereafter, if they are not a urgency condition and not serious condition, then they have to prefer remedy, because of remedy is just it will help to in primary condition. If any person have a condition not critical and in primary level, then it will helpful for them. And if some where it is just increasing and it is becoming a disease, then it will never good for them, because of disease is just like it will increase and it will vanish to organ or blood or skin. That's why remedy is not cure at that time. At that time they have to prefer to drugs or medicine. And somewhere people are also preferring to ayurveda and homeopathic. This is also cure, but homeopathic is I think better than ayurveda, and it's taking to, if we will compare with the medicine to like drugs and ayurveda, then we will kept on between to homeopathic. That's my point of view.
Thank you so much for sharing your valuable points. And it is absolutely right that if going with anything logical, then it, and we will get lots of result if you are going the exact place that we want. And sometimes it's also happen that if you don't want anything but there is a need of situation, then also we love to go. Yes, Priyanka Kashyap, I'm coming to you. What is what you know say? Please be quick and add your point.
Yes, I just want to ask from you, all of you, that like people say that which has, like I'm asking, which has the high power, like medical treatment has or the remedies has? Because it is also the, like I use turmeric, so it is have the, we can say hot, we can say hot, but if I use a regular basis any medicine, so it can be bad impact on, like I cannot feel very better. I will feel like high power which come in my body. So these things, like which has the very high power, remedies has or medical treatment has?
Yes, Priyanka Devo,
Yes, please.
please
Yeah,
continue.
somewhere both have the impact. But if we go with the home remedy, then home remedy has so that much a bad impact over our health, because if we go with the medicinary modern medicinary treatment, then it suddenly impacts on our kidney as well as the sensitive organs, which are balancing our healthy life. So if that would be damaged, then we won't be able to survive even. Like if we have two kidneys, but when one kidney will not work, then and we can our body cannot be dependent only on one.
Yes.
But if we are taking home remedies, then that won't affect us on this much level. So I would prefer you that yeah, that those are warm for our body, and but they won't affect on a kidney as well as not on the overtax over the liver as well as.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
it.
you so much, Priyanka. And yes, Priyanshu, please. And after that, I will also sharing the same thing that Priyanka Kashyap has asked. Yes, Priyanshu.
Exactly. No, actually, I'm just trying to say something else, and for this, I'm thinking since along. So, as we all know, that for burns and for cuts, I don't think that for burns, but I think for cuts, for you can say that minor cuts, we have a popular and a common remedy. Especially, it is popular in rural areas. That is saliva of their own mouth. Okay, and this thing I also have experienced many times. But even though, if you will see that we have dogs, okay, and if that dog, I mean, now suppose that the dog has cut on its back, it won't be able to lick that thing, and by that, there, I mean, there much chances that it is going to be die. But if it is on its leg, its tail, it can lick that thing, and by licking also, it can cure. So the same here, I mean, we also have some great things in ourselves. We can use that thing, we can utilize ourselves. Okay, and I think this is one of the most common and free of cost, without anything. It is 24 into 7 available with us. Okay, and we don't need to carry also. So this is one of the great things which I was going to share.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Priyanshu, for adding this point. And we also know about it that if there is any major injury, then don't try it. And if there is, I can say it is minor to minor. If there is any injury and you don't have anything, then also only try to do. And if you are just feeling that I don't have anything now, because in every animal has different type of things and different type of hormones, different type of saliva, and lots of different things in medical terms. I don't know much about it. And one more thing that if, yes, Priyanka, you want to add something? Yes, please be quick, because we are going to.
Yeah, yeah. As Priyanshu and you have shared about the human, yeah, we can say that human antibody system. So we all have that, and we also work with the help of that, and that is just because of our immunity. If our immunity will be great, then that will work on that. But in case of if our immunity is already weak, and even then we are just applying our body over our injuries, so that will definitely affect us. Like if a dog has bitten to any human being, and the human being is just applying home remedy like turmeric and salt and oil, then if the person has no good immunity, then that person definitely will be die or will be mad. So I just wanted to you that it is also important that a person should have a good immunity system, and for that I will also add something here, but at the end I will suggest to you all some remedies are also there to make your health better as well as to increase your immunity.
Yes, Priyanka, please do add here only because we are going to wrap up now.
Okay, okay. So those are that to make your health healthy. So firstly, you just need to have a 30 minutes walk in the fresh air. That is really important to make your immunity, to boost your immunity. And the next thing is that you just need to have juices, because that also maintain your body. That it also maintain your body antibodies. And the next thing, sleep well, because nowadays as we are going with the modernization, then people don't used to sleep for they don't used to take a complete sleep. Even among us, many are there who used to study for a long time and they don't used to complete their sleeping time. And that's why we all are also facing some problem health issues. And one more thing that we can also add to maintain our immunity, that is exercise or diet. These all the kind of remedies those you just need to add in your daily basis to maintain your health healthy as well as to boost your immunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priyanka, for adding your points and for suggesting us. And please do follow whatever Priyanka has shared about things, because it is not only for one, it's for all that Priyanka has shared. And it's also if you're going with a experience, then you can ask to them who is doing, and benefits also they will also share with you. And one more thing, that if you are going for the reliability of anything, any then only we can decide that what is the reliable. Then we must go with any examination, any situation, and that what we already got, and it is lately only, that is the COVID. At the time of COVID, we had not any type of medicine that can cure. Then we were just showing our reliability towards home remedies only, because we have the this home remedy, and we have the reliability towards Ayurveda. And that's why we were not, because we know that there is not any big side effect that is going to be harm us. And that's how we have just covered lots of we have just discovered lots of ways to just become ourselves, like self defense, like for going for the self defense only, because we were just enhancing, we are increasing our immune system only. And in the last of in discussion we got that both are important, but at a particular time and a particular situation we need to identify. And without any consultancy, if we have a doctor consultancy, or we have any great person who has just suggested any home remedy, and you can like that person must be reliable, then only follow any type of remedy and any medicine. And don't become a doctor if you don't, you are not a doctor. Okay, thank you so much for watching our videos, and bye bye, take care. And if you want to be the part of this Comskill, then drop a message, and we will also giving you the equal opportunity for participating. Thank you so much once again, and bye bye, keep watching, stay healthy and happy.